things get shaken up. Welcome back to The Bachelorette, where Caitlyn has consummated her relationship with Nick and apparently told Sean that he was the one and is now doubting all of her choices on her path to love. So much drama, so little time. Moving forward, this show should definitely be 4 hours long. Here's what happened this week on The Bachelorette. The Sean situation. Sean sits in Caitlyn's room demanding to know if she is in love with him. She dithered and then said she was falling in love with him. He can't handle the fact they had a great date and then she went on a date with someone else, which is, the entire premise of the show. Later, Caitlyn cries and cries to the camera. She feels awful. Not because she feels guilty about being intimate with Nick, it's that her feelings for Sean are overwhelming and she doesn't want to hurt him. And she knows that she already has, he just doesn't know it yet. It makes sense. Dating a baker's dozen of guys is definitely hard, especially if you're throwing sex into the mix with one of them, but presumably not all. Sean claims that off-camera Caitlyn told him that he was the one, so she is now his girlfriend. The end. The show should just end now. 2-on-1 date. Now that she has gone head-to-head with Britt, Caitlyn probably recognizes the true horror of the dreaded 2-on-1 date as she has stared right into its nightmarish maw. Still, she makes JJ and Joe take part in their torture. As they explore some Irish island, Joe says he wants to focus on the relationship he has with Caitlyn and express how he feels about her, while JJ needs to tell Caitlyn about the biggest regret of his entire life. No, you probably don't. During his Caitlyn time, Joe swears he's never felt this passionate before, but he says it like he had his entire face botoxed for the occasion. He tells her he is falling in love with her, once again without registering any emotion in his face, and they make out. Guess she's into a guy who doesn't mind a little cosmetic upkeep. JJ uses his alone time to tell Caitlyn that he cheated on his now ex-wife. He swears it was a learning experience. Caitlyn applauds his honesty and then bids him farewell. He wipes his nose on his hand and pats her on the leg. He claims he feels blindsided by her decision. Meanwhile, Caitlyn makes Joe earn his date rose. They make out while Sean's disembodied voice talks about his feelings.